Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here at ICP, seeing what's going on. Awesome situation here in the sense the fact that we're traveling within the cloud. We've got some confirmational signs on my CC Golden indicator, and overall responding quite well to the recent sell-offs that we've seen here from Bitcoin. So to me, I think ICP has tremendous potential here. We're going to double check a few reasons why and just make sure that that is still the case. But outside looking in on one time frame, that's kind of what it tells us here. Again, one time frame is not how you analyze coins. You have to look at multiple time frames to understand, because they all tell a different story, and if they all tell a similar story, you have a statistical probability of price going in the direction you're looking for. So let's quickly see what's going on here. One thing I want to recognize too here before we get started is the moving average here on the 20-day SMA on the daily. It's been working very strong this whole time. The entire time we've seen it as a support level. That's why I have this trend line kind of drawn out here. There's a great chance that we should be able to continue to see the price continue higher. It is important we close at about $13 or higher today in order to allow that to happen though. Okay, so again, $13 has been a strong resistance level for us. And it's also been a support as well, depending on when you look at it. And I think at this point here, closing above 13 is extremely paramount to continuing this ascending trend, okay? Because we don't want to kind of drop below it. That could tell us that we might have a shift in momentum. Stochastic RSI is swinging up for the second time in a row, which you may not seem like is a big deal, but to me, when you see stochastic RSI hitting its second peak, so to speak, or second reversal, that it carries a lot more weight. Okay, so I think that we're probably more likely to see the price continue higher because of that. Traditional RSI and money flow index are still high. Not a lot of coins can say that. So ICP actually has a very good daily chart compared to the most other coins out there, and I really think we're in decent shape here to see the price continue upwards. Again, based on that sentiment. So daily time frame we can summarize is pretty good here in the overall sense. What's the 4 hour tell us here? 4 hours usually the bigger one. To me, that carries the most weight. We can see MACD's trying to converge but hasn't yet. I don't really trust the MACD when it starts to squeeze and compress like that. It gives us some more false positives, not really worthwhile. We can see stochastic RSI, however, swinging down, which makes sense considering we're establishing lower lows so far. So we're not out of the woods by any stretch just because the daily or the hourly tells us we're looking good. The 4 hour is a pretty big transitionary time frame, and if we can't confirm on the 4 hour, it's not really worth taking a trade. Again, just my personal opinion. But again, at this point here, we look at a few key factors. Money flow index is above the RSI. RSI is at 50. It's super close. It literally could go both ways here, but if we do take a look at the moving averages, we're above all three for the moment. So once more closure above $13, all the more reason to give us that confirmation the price should continue upwards here. What we really have to do here at this point immediately is to close above 13.16. We can see that a little closer or easier on the hourly chart here, where there's a bit of a plateau here, right? You can see the price action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles in a row, or 5 out of like 9 candles, couldn't cross that level. Okay, so it really implies here that the 13.16, more so just say 13.30, I'm rounding up a little bit, this key fib level here at about 0.236 is a decent resistance level, and it has worked very strong in the past. So we can kind of see here that getting above that level is extremely important. So let me rephrase. Instead of a $13 close today, I'm looking for a 13.30 or higher. That would be much better confirmation for us. So I'm going to go ahead and set an alert just right there above that 13.30 level, or right at 13.30. So we retest that level, potentially we break above. That might be a consideration to take entry. Let's take a quick look at the cloud here. Coincidentally, look at that. Being above that level would put us naturally above the cloud as well. So in a perfect world, price comes up here and we get our nice little X marks the spot for that. So again, I'll post this on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord so you can kind of see it. Generally speaking, those are things I look for. And again, if you are in my Twitter, Telegram, or Discord and you see me post a chart like this, that's kind of what it means. It's what I'm looking for. Not necessarily that, that we're going to hit that target. We need to hit that target to be able to feel confirming factors are met to take a long position. Right now is there's no consideration for a short, by the way. I need to get this through your head because some people think the opposite here. When I say that we're waiting for a long confirmation, it doesn't mean you short into that. When I say that there's no confirmation at all and that a long is not a viable option, you don't just short into that. Folks, I know that some of us think of this as kind of black and white, where it's either long or short. I prefer to wait 95% of the time in this gray area until I get either confirmation the price going up or down. It's very rare for the price to be, confirming no long position and to just be ready for a short. Okay. So again, please recognize that. I get a lot of people coming over to my trading community, my premium group, asking me to recover their portfolios and trying to help them, get them back on track because they got destroyed by listening to some other idiots out there. that are telling them to take, positions, just hitting the reverse button all the time. That is not safe. You're going to get charged a lot of fees for doing that. Just use that only in emergency. Same thing with market orders. Don't use a market order unless you have to. You should always limit order. You should always plan your trades. If you missed your trade, find the next one. Again, easier said than done. Totally get it. 20 years in, though, I can tell you I've heard it all. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something here. Last but not least, make sure you register with Bitunix using my link down below. No KYC, no VPN exchange. We have a trading competition active right now. Actually, today is the first day it started, so make sure you check that out. I don't want this. This shouldn't incentivize you to trade more. It should just incentivize you to have maybe a little bit of fun while you're trading. Okay, that can actually be a possibility if you're not always destroying your account by getting too high with leverage or too high with position size. Okay, so just some friendly advice there. Check it out. Anyways, cool stuff there. Thank you, Bitunix, for an awesome opportunity for our community. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Happy Martin Luther King Day to you. We'll see you the next one. Take care.